As a father of 4 young kids, I fully understand that the 21st century is a challenging time to raise children. Parents who desire to raise their kids with Christian values and principles are under stress today because so many things in the culture are working against them. At Stillwater Christian School, we work very hard to counter these cultural forces by teaching the truth of God's Word and joining them in the shared goal of producing godly character and wisdom in their children. To do this well, we need to know our parents and our students and to listen to and love them through the joys and challenges of life and learning. I am so grateful for the strong partnership that exists between parents and the community of Stillwater Christian School.
Education has always been very important to my husband Justin and I for our 4 children. And so that started off a lot of research into different curriculums and education methods. After all that research, we landed on classical Christian schooling for our kids. That finally led us to Stillwater, and that was a huge answer to prayer for us. We had found a partner in Deuteronomy 6. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. A really special moment from this year. Eva's in 1st grade, and we were, getting ready for bed one night, and I was praying with our kids before bed, and Eva, who's a little bit more hesitant to pray for the family normally, volunteered and brightened up and said, "Mom, Mrs. Dutton has taught us the Lord's Prayer. I want to say it. I want to pray tonight." That was just one special moment that showed me that Stillwater is on this journey with us as parents to instill a love for God.
So I think one of the things that I appreciate most about Stillwater Christian School is the communication that staff has with both students and with parents, and that partnership where I think students feel listened to, heard, and valued, and parents feel valued. With both of my students who have attended Stillwater, I can think of multiple examples. An example I can use from my older daughter, where when she started as a freshman, she had a couple of teachers that encouraged and supported her when she talked to them about her future career goals. One of those is Mrs. O'Rourke, and one of them is Mrs. Wilson. Both of those teachers took the time to listen to her and hear her goals, and then encouraged and supported her throughout her high school career. As a result, those 2 teachers still stay in communication with my older daughter and get updates about what she's doing now. Even as she's graduated from college, she stays in touch with them to let them know, this is what I'm doing, and this is how your support encouraged me and inspired me, and can tell Mrs. Wilson, I'm editing papers as a PhD now, and the things that you taught me in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade, I'm using, and that's incredibly encouraging.
Psalm 119:11 tells us, His word have I hid in my heart that I might not sin against Him. Marcy, my wife, and I are very thankful for Stillwater Christian School because here they reinforce the character and the moral values that we want to teach our children at home. The biblical part of Stillwater is so vital for Marcy and I, knowing that they're teaching our children scriptures and they're learning these scriptures that will remain with them for life, even if they may not be implanted in their heart now. And that's why we consider Stillwater Christian School a privilege for our family.
My son Jack is in Sherry Dutton's 1st grade classroom, and from day one, her passion for her students' development and learning has been paramount, and her heart for the kids' salvation really is invaded throughout her classroom. It is evident in the way she speaks to the students and in the way she responds to them. It has been real refreshing for my husband and I to know that our kids are not only getting the principles at home, but also in school, that he is seeing that if you have a relationship with Christ, there is joy and there is love that is evident through it. We are able to see what Jack is doing on a day-to-day basis. I can say, hey, I heard you had a problem with listening today. And he's like, how did you know that? And it shows that we want to be part of his day, and it is really empowering for Lee and I to know what he's doing at school and to be in partnership with his teacher through that.
Every child is unique, and the ones who know this best are that child's parents. We know that the most effective way to accomplish our mission is to let parents take the lead, serving them as attentive partners while we love their children and shape them to become the individuals that God created them to be.